Casey Gray here from The Conscious Builder, and on today's video I'm going to show you what I have in my tool pouch. First thing in the pouch, obviously a hammer. The hammer will change depending on what I'm doing. I have a few different hammers. Obviously I'm not going to be doing any finishing with this big hammer with a wafer head. I've been doing framing lately, so what's in my pouch right now is mostly for framing, and there's always going to be a hammer in it though. Next is nail bar. Once again, not really using this during framing. It's usually in my pouch though, because I got nothing else to really put in that pocket. So I always have the nail bar in there. The red bar, this thing is magic, is always in the pouch. Handy for framing, handy for finishing, handy for scraping, handy for a lot of things. Brian actually used this recently to clean some stuff off a window. Next I got on there is the Olfa knife. I have the small one. I prefer the small one. Do have a big one, never really use it. Some guys like the bigger one. But along with the Olfa knife, also have blades. Make sure I can change it up. And then vice grips. Always have vice grips. These vice grips have my name misspelt on them because I was working with a welder one time and he thought it'd be a good idea to write my name on it, and he forgot the E in Casey. So still have them. These come in handy pulling out nails, pulling out finishing nails if you're doing demolition too. Really handy. Next would be, it's in that pocket. Oh, no, there's one more. It's hiding down there. Sorry, I forgot about this. Always in there. Quick pick. Electricians hate this because it's not a great screwdriver, but this is handy because you can get everything you need out of it. You need to take off a screw cover, whatever it may be. Also use the bits in the impact driver. So always in the pouch. Obviously need a pencil. Pencil may change from project to project. A couple markers as well. These are handy when you have something that you can't mark with a pencil, like a steel stud or poly or something like that. And then a nail punch is always in the pouch, because even though this is usually for finishing, you need to punch a nail down. This is actually really handy when your framing nailer, for example, gets jammed and you need to punch the pin back. So had to use that a few times recently. Obviously you need a tape measure. Tape measure, this is my favorite, Fatmax, but I always go with inches on it. If it's inches and centimeters, then it becomes a pain if you're trying to read it on one side and the centimeters are there and you need inches. Everything we do these days is in inches in residential, but I got other tape measures. I think I got tape measures in every single vehicle and all over the place, so no shortage of tape measures. And then a chalk line, not necessarily always required for finishing, doesn't really come out too often, but when you need to maybe chalk a line for finishing a hardwood floor, this is what you need it for. Framing comes in handy all the time. Then the speed square, always in the pouch. There's even a special spot for the speed square. And then in this little pocket here, I'm not going to pull everything out, but I got all sorts of bits for all sorts of different things, and it's kind of a pain to dig through there, but I know they're in there and I know they're not going to fall out unless my pouch goes upside down. So I know that I got bits for all sorts of different things in there. And lastly, what I did on this pouch has been around for a long time. You can see it's pretty ripped and cut. I have changed the belt part, but still have the pouches. I've actually cut my pouch so that I can put my drill in the side. I don't have one of those fancy hooks that some of the other guys have, but I've yet to lose my drill from this setup, so I'm gonna keep doing it with my pouch. And that's it. That's everything that you will find in my pouch. But I do need to tell the story about the hammers. This is what's usually in my pouch because I'm doing more framing than anything. Given by my brother as a gift. So thank you, Riley, for that. I do have a smooth-faced head for this, but I've never actually put it on. That would be the stiletto. And then I have a few other hammers, and each one of them has a little bit of a story. This was the original hammer that I started with. I showed up on site with this to the guys at the company I was working with, and they made fun of me for having this little hammer, but it actually is handy for finishing. You can tell it hasn't been used recently, at least since it got wet this winter. It's pretty rusty now. But this would be now my finishing hammer. So that was a 16 ounce, they made fun of me. So then the next day I showed up with this, which was a better framing hammer. We were actually doing framing at the time and demo. This is a little bit heavier. Haven't really used that for a while. Really, this went into the toolbox when I got this hammer. This is nice to work with, the wood handle. However, this hammer came on a plaque. And why did you take it off the plaque? Well, I took it off the plaque because this was a plaque for second place in school. So I came second place in my apprenticeship program when I did level 3, and I didn't want to put up a plaque on my wall that said second place, and it was a really nice hammer. So I took the hammer off and I put it to use. And that is why there's 2 screw holes in it, because that's what they used to screw to the hammer, or to the plaque. And my buddy who came in first was upset that I got a nicer hammer than he did, and he wanted this, but I wasn't going to give it to him. So that is the story behind the 4 hammers that I have. Glad you watched this video until the end. If you haven't already, check out ConsciousBuilderAcademy.com, where we launched our first official program, Increasing Profit, the Bottom Line. But also, I just did a recent interview with Derek Kinney, and he talked all about profit and why it's important and why you need it for your business and what you can do to make more money and also give more money. So check out that interview, and remember to live consciously.